state the types of capacitors, but I want you to do it in this form. You write a note for yourself, and then you pass it to the video. So the types of capacitors. current through the resistor, that is VR, is equals to I times R. So the current will pass through that. That's the resistor. So the other electrons will flow through the capacitor. The voltage across the capacitor is actually voltage across the capacitor, which is capacitance times charge. So that's the voltage that will be flowing through the capacitor. So the capacitor will charge for some minutes time, but the process is not instantaneous. It will take some time. So I will have to leave you with an assignment. Early enough, we are going to draw for me a curve showing how capacitor charging. So we've said that when you switch on the switch, there will be flow of electrons that will pass through the resistor, produce the voltage which is the IR. And also, when you pass it through the capacitor will start charging. So it will charge that energy and store it for some time, but the process is not instantaneous. So I want one of the individuals to come and explain for me the discharging process here. So this is the, now here, we want an individual to come and explain for me what you see.
Everyone is able to see on the discharging capacitor. What will be measuring one is about the power supply. When the power supply is cut off from the charge capacitor, this charge capacitor here, the capacitor starts to discharge, and actually the stored energy that is being stored here is being released, and the current will start now, flowing through this resistor. When it flows through this resistor, the voltage across the circuit will start reducing, and also the voltage and the voltage and the current across this resistor will start reducing. Therefore, our capacitor, with that over time, will
also